here I am with Stephon Odle.
Yes.
He is from the men's basketball team here at Old Westbury. So Stephon, where are you from originally?
I'm from a place called Corm, New York. It's out east, Suffolk County, Long Island.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what made you choose Old Westbury?
Funny thing, this wasn't my first option. It was actually like my third, I think. And I ended up coming here because my father was very good friends with the coach here, Bernard Tomlin. They played, well, they didn't play, they coached when Coach Bernard was at Stony Brook. They like coached and rubbed shoulders and everything. And I decided to stay home because of my mom too, because she lives out here. And at the time when deciding school, she was going through some sicknesses, so I wanted to stay home for her as well. So
Stay close to
yeah,
home
stay
in
home.
case
Yeah,
anything.
just in case I had to run back home and do anything for her. So
Oh wow. Is everything?
yeah, everything is fine now. Everything is
Okay,
fine.
that's
She's
awesome.
she's a lot better.
That's
She's a
awesome.
lot moving, and she's getting ready for retirement. So she's
Oh
happy.
wow.
So yeah,
That's amazing.
yes.
If I'm not mistaken, I've seen her at your games as well,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Isn't that-
she's one of my biggest supporters as
Oh,
well. She
wow.
tries to make every game that she can. So
And your father.
yes, and my father
Wow.
does come up here. He lives in Palm Coast, Florida, and he makes this trip up here at least twice a year to come see me
Wow.
play. So
I had no idea.
yes,
I had no idea because I remember like being at the games. I would see him there, you know,
yep,
just shouting.
yep.
Wow.
Always the loudest one in the gym
Yes,
with his
and
iPad recording everything.
that's
Yeah, so
exactly what I remember. I'm like, that can't be Stephon's father. I was
yes, yes.
like, wow. So wait, where year are you now?
This is my senior year. I'll be done in May.
Gosh.
Came quick.
Right, 4 years
Yes.
flew by, right? Were
Yes,
you here
right
since
by.
your freshman year?
Yes, spent all 4 years here.
And what like can you say that you've learned throughout 4 years playing on the basketball team, not just overall being a student?
Learned a lot of things. Just being the maturity level, working hard, and just a lot of leadership type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, because I
Yeah.
feel as if, because I came in here my sophomore year
Yes.
when I met you.
Mhm.
I also felt that leadership role from you,
Yes.
yeah, as well. And you were only a sophomore.
Yes.
So what can you say like helped you like get that position within yourself? Not
Uh,
like actually captain or stuff like that, but what can you say made you a leader at heart?
I owe it all up to my high school coach. He's been in my corner from day one, ever since maybe I was maybe 15 years old,
Oh wow.
and he's been pushing me to be the person I am today. Everybody's been calling me like I have good leadership qualities, and I've just been trying to work hard to keep them up and be the best leader I can be for myself and for my teammates and for my peers. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Would you say that that's what led to the success during the 2015-2016 year?
I can't put all that on me, but
Okay.
we had a great bunch that year. Great bunch of guys. We was all committed, all on the same page. The maturity level was very high, and we all knew how to ball. So,
That was
yeah,
very modest of you too, to not say, you know,
yeah,
it was all
yeah.
you. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people would want to know what was the hardships of being on the team throughout the years, because I believe your sophomore year didn't go so well when it came to
Yes. Sophomore year was kind of tough. We started off with one of my worst starts ever in my basketball career. I believe we were 0-9. And things turned around in the second half of the semester. We managed to win some games. We ended up getting into the semifinals that year, but it was hard. It was starting from scratch. The maturity level was very low. The commitment level was very low. A lot of people had different obligations other than basketball with schoolwork and actually work and commuting back and forth. So it's pretty tough. So
Okay, would you
yeah.
say that the coaching staff had anything to do with that, or
The coaching staff did their best that they can
okay.
with the things that they were given, with the people that they were given. So we just made it work, and we ended up finishing in the semifinals, though. So that was
Yeah,
a
so that
good note to end the season with, but we started to struggle off that season.
okay, yeah, 'cause that's what I was
Yeah.
like referring to. I remember it being like a
Yeah,
0.
yeah, it was
But I
bad. It
wasn't
was
sure
bad.
what number it was. I know it was 9.
Yeah, it was 9. Yep.
It's crazy how you guys turned it around though. So that ended up well.
Yeah.
And I believe from there it was up, right?
Yes.
Because went to
Up to junior year, and then we won
championship.
Skyline Championship. Yes.
That's Awesome. What would
Yeah.
you say was the main keys to success in that season?
Uh, just everybody being on the same page. We had an older group of guys. We had a couple of seniors on the team that knew what it took to win, and they kind of took the leading role, and everybody kind of followed suit behind them, and we all just bought into the system, and to come in, work hard, and compete at the highest level that we can, and it showed out on the court. So
Okay, that's good. Would you
yeah.
say that there was any like distractions that played a part when it came to you or your team members, like any girlfriends?
No,
Sort?
not really. We didn't have any too many distractions. We kind of limit the distractions, especially during the crunch time part of the season. So,
Okay.
yeah, I think that kind of contributed to our success as well. So,
Okay. Besides your high school coach, would you say that there was an different type of source of inspiration that you got besides family? Is there like a close friend that you had, girlfriend?
not really, but yes, I had a lot of group of friends, well, people in my circle. Nah, a lot of people in my circle, roommates of mine,
Okay.
friends of mine, females as well on the women's basketball team that all was in our corner
Yeah.
and really pulling for us to do well. So
Yeah, speaking of that, I noticed that the men's and women's basketball team became closer the past 2 seasons.
yes,
What would you say was the reason for that? You think it was the wins? It's like, okay, you know, we're both winning, why not link up? Or
it kind of had to do with that. I think as well. Both winning, we wanted to both be there and support each other, and we tried to do something that the school has never seen before, and both win a Skyline championship. So I know the last time we've won was in 2004, and that was the first time ever.
wow.
And the girls coming into that season haven't won at all, so we tried to just make history that year,
Yeah.
really, and win it all. So.
You guys definitely did make history.
Yeah, so I remember after every game, even in the playoffs, we were winning, and we would rush on our phones to see if the girls was winning, if they won or not. And yeah, so I was like, we was hoping that they won. So we
Right.
hoping to keep the streak alive and win the chip. So
I feel like that is awesome.
Yeah.
Having the male-female bond
yeah,
between teams. I feel as if, like an outsider, people who just walking and they see that, you'd be like, okay, you know what? They have a strong friendship.
yes,
Like, all right, like I came in and I can feel the bonds. I'm like, okay, you know what?
yeah.
The men's and women's basketball teams are really close.
Mhm.
Who would you say is your closest friend on the women's basketball team?
Her name is Jasmine. That's probably one of my best
Yeah,
friends here. Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
Mhm.
that's awesome.
yeah. She's a pretty good player too.
Yeah, and she's also a senior.
Yes.
You guys kind of like
Yeah.
came in together and
Yeah, we've been here since freshman year. She's been killing it since freshman year. I'm trying to catch up to her and her numbers, but she's been just wilding, really.
wow.
I think she won Defensive Player of the Year last year, if I'm correct. And she got snubbed this year, so
Yeah.
yeah.
But it happens. It
Yeah.
happens, you know. I'm glad that they acknowledge her
Yeah.
at all. That's pretty awesome.
hmm
So like back to you and when it came to the season, can you name a time where you felt like giving up
In the season,
throughout any 4 years here at Old Westbury?
after my sophomore year, I was really like focused on hanging it up. I was going through a tough time with the team because we weren't really doing so well that season, and I wasn't given the playing time that I believed I deserved. And me and my coach were on the same, like, on the best of terms. So we really lacked communication. So, like, into that summer, I'm telling myself this might be my last 2 years here to ever really play basketball. So I was like, I might as well just give it one more shot, give him one more shot, give the school one more shot and play. And he ended up messing with me a lot and putting me out, giving me an opportunity to play. And with the opportunity, I was able to do well with it. And it's been up since then. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a good thing you didn't give up, right?
Yeah, it was a
Next
good
year,
thing, yeah, because
you guys took it all.
who would have known? Yeah, who would have known that? So, but I'm proud that I was able to come back and win a championship and complete my senior year on a good note as well. So,
Yeah, I feel like that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
also what a lot of people should have in the back of their minds.
Mhm.
You know, is it worth it? Like,
Yeah.
is it worth giving up, or
Yeah.
or if the cons is outweighing the pros.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
just coming to the conclusion that this is what I like to do. This is my passion. So I couldn't give up on my passion.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So what advice would you give someone who may be in the same predicament, like with their team, like they feel as if things aren't going up? What would you say?
Just stay committed to the process. Just keep working hard. You never know when your opportunity will happen, and it's better to be ready for it when it does happen. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome. I wish
Yeah.
you had told me that my sophomore year. But yeah, I'm actually we all are, as a Panther community. We're very proud of the men's basketball team and the
Yes.
women's. It hasn't concluded in a way that you may have wanted to,
Yeah.
but would you say that there's a strong foundation that you are leaving behind?
Yes, definitely. I think we left a real strong foundation for the next years to come, for it to be even one of the top programs in the Skyline and be competing with the top teams. Because I know the girls, they went to the first round last year and they competed with a lot of the top teams as well last year. And as well as us, we competed with a lot of the top ranked teams this year, and we did well against them. So we're trying to bring the culture up, I guess, in this sport. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel as if that's important. Will you say you will be coming back to, help out when it comes to the team and stuff like that, or are you
Yeah,
done
yeah, more than likely help out with advice and everything. Maybe things that I seen being a spectator, and things that they could work on. But definitely for the support for these young group of guys. I got close friends that's still on the team, so I'll definitely be back.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Would you, what are your plans after Westbury, after you graduate?
Yeah, that's up in the air right now. I have a few things sit on the table as far as I was just offered a coaching job at my high school. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, with the high school coach that
Yes.
inspired you?
Yes. So that's on the table. Also
Yes.
have looking into doing maybe something in law enforcement as well, maybe corrections.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All right. So yeah, that's like two different.
yeah, it's
angles.
two different
I
angles,
feel as
but
if you could do both though.
yes.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, don't stress yourself out, but
Yeah.
like in
Yeah.
the future,
Mhm.
have the rest of your
Definitely.
life.
Yeah. So
But I would really look into that coaching stuff, especially because if you get to be with the person that inspires you the most,
yes.
I feel as if that would be awesome.
Yeah,
To
it's a
inspire
great
someone
opportunity that he blessed me with. So, and just still waiting on the decision for myself to make.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, because I was going to ask if you were ever thinking of being a part of this coaching staff. Because I know some
Yes.
people do that after they
Yeah.
graduate, they come back and then be
Mhm.
part of Westbury.
But
Whatever,
yeah, but
consider that.
yeah, I would consider it maybe if the opportunity was granted to me. But
Okay.
right now it's just my high school, my old high
Yeah.
school, Longwood High School in Middle Island, New York. So,
Yeah, I feel like that would be awesome. Like, it would be in terms of you giving back, right?
yes,
That's
definitely,
that's
yeah,
always good.
yeah, and that's
always
a
good.
yeah.
Okay, and in a more in-depth question, yeah, no, I'm gonna ask like that. All right, well, thank you for
Okay.
coming. I will speak to you again.
Yes.
You have any last words to say or anything? Just,
No.
all right, go Panthers now.
Go Panthers. How do you do the RAR?
Yeah, right? I'm like,